We interrupt your regularly scheduled programming to bring you your needed dose of the Menso Show. Parental discretion is advised.
And this evening we are welcoming back Miss Katie Russell, all the way from Crum, Texas. They got about 5 people that live there.
Real
That's
dedication.
all right.
She drove an hour and 20 minutes. That's real dedication.
Shout out
Man.
to Katie.
Thanks
Shout
for
out
being
to
here.
Toll Tags. Woo!
And Happy New Year to everyone.
2023 is here, baby, and the Mental Show is back to bring you some craziness, man. Tonight, I'm pretty sure we're gonna bring you some pretty litty content with Katie. Is that right? Crum, Texas.
Always.
All right. So, an hour drive. How was that? Tell us about it.
Suck.
Yeah.
Any roadkill?
Oh,
Any
there's a
accidents?
fire.
That's
No shit.
that's
No,
normal
like there's a
here.
car on fire.
No.
Yeah.
I probably made that Dallas TV page. Y'all seen that page on Instagram?
Yeah.
That has
was-
all the.
There's
the-
so many.
man,
There's so many pages.
That Dallas TV, they're always showing like big car wrecks and, shootings and people running away with shit they broke into and got in.
And let me guess, a majority of them are in Mesquite, Texas.
Shit, boy. shout out.
635
Mesquite, Texas, baby. 6 trade nickel on
And
the price.
Cartwright.
That's why land is cheap over here. And speaking of land, go hit up the Art the Realtor, guys. He's hooked me up with a house
Who?
recently.
Wait,
Art,
say that name again. That sounds
Hart?
familiar.
Art,
Or Art.
Art the Realtor.
Art the
Art the
Realtor.
Realtor.
So it's
That's my boy.
Artemio Trejo.
He's
I know that
familia.
guy.
He's amazing. He sold me a house, and I just can't thank him enough for it. So reach out
That's
to him.
that dude that's with Alliance, ain't it?
Alliance Home
It's that
Buyers.
dude
Alliance
with that
Home Buyer.
attitude.
That's the dude.
Yeah, that's my homie.
That is
That
the
don't
dude.
even know me.
So, because they're throwing in the shameless plugs, we'll go ahead and fill it in with the rest of them. You guys know the Mental Show is brought to you by Hart General Contractors, one of the sponsors, and then also Alliance Home Buyers, iHeart Investments, and Art the Realtor from Dallas, Texas. If you're looking to buy, sell, build, remodel, hit up Art Trejo, Hart General Contractors. We got you. You already know.
That right. Plugs over. Let's get down to the damn ditty gritty.
Breaking that 2023
Let's
ice.
get down to the nitty.
Wait, am
what-
I your first show for 2023?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
You
Well,
are on the
yeah.
episode. What episode we on?
69.
Oh, I like
In
that
your
kind.
dreams.
Miss Katie, what you been up to?
68.
What you been up to?
Tell
What
us
you
about
been up
yourself. What do you do for work?
So I am a licensed professional counselor. I do like trauma therapy stuff. It's real fun.
Oh, so you see some dark shit.
Yeah.
You hear about it.
Yeah.
to? This is like,
That's interesting.
laid down on the sofa
No,
style,
no.
spill all your beans to you type psychologist,
I
or
mean,
what?
No. No.
Tell us
Like,
the truth.
Do you really think counseling goes that way?
Yeah,
Well, the
man,
TVs
because
I need
make
it.
Movies make it seem like
Hollywood
that.
said so.
Seriously?
Hollywood said so.
Oh my
Come
God.
on, you see it on TV.
Or it's either that or it's Silence of the Lambs in the fucking basement with
Yeah.
between the glass and the dude is wearing, a straight jacket. So which one is it? In between somewhere?
No.
None of those.
Describe.
None of that.
Describe.
It's like this.
Like this. Really?
Oh, just talking?
So your patients are face to face at a
Yeah.
table? Really?
Well, at in like a group room, like sitting
Mm.
like around, like in a circle,
Mhm.
you know.
Hmm.
And then my private practice, like I just sit at home in my guest room.
Zoom?
You did?
Yeah, like I just.
Oh, Zoom. I thought
Yeah.
you had
No,
Psycho in
no,
your house.
No.
Does that pay more or less? I mean, I hate to be the money grubber here, but I'm just
I mean,
saying.
no, I make 6 figures.
Well, I'm just saying. I mean, say for instance, a person that's in front of you versus a person that's like a Zoom. Who pays more? Or is it all the same?
I'd say that.
Zell you or
Do they cash app you? What's your cash app handle?
That's
Damn.
interesting.
Yeah.
Personally, I would rather be face to face with the.
Yeah, I mean it's better that way, but I also see people that like live in Lubbock.
Mm.
Like they can't really. Like,
Or you
come
probably
here.
have people that have anxiety issues of being in public or with somebody or.
And that's part of the trauma,
Yeah.
right? Yeah. And so they feel safer doing a Zoom meeting.
For sure, yeah.
Very
That's
cool.
interesting. You've been doing that for how long?
Oh God. Like private practice wise.
Just right as soon. When did you
First
start cashing
day.
a check?
Cash and check. Oh, that was like in 2018, 2017.
2017.
Or
A
2018,
good 5
I think.
years. Okay, so you're
My
considered a
God.
pro.
professional.
Oh.
Yeah.
My God.
It's
Yeah.
making you sound old, but
Yeah, I feel
don't
old.
think of it that way.
You're
No, you're very young.
not.
And so, Right. What led up to that, right? Because most of our viewers, the reason we invite people here is because they're doing something in their lives that others would love to hear about, right? And also get to know how you got there. With your education, when you were in high school, are you from Texas, Dallas?
No, I'm from Maryland.
Maryland.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maryland.
Maryland.
Far
Where the
away from
fuck is
home.
that?
Yeah, thankfully.
Is that in America? No, I'm just kidding.
Just I mean,
Hablas inglés.
language. Just to let everybody know, we've had Miss Katie on before, and
But we don't
one of
forget
our
what the
previous
fuck everything.
episodes kind of just got like lost in translation or
Yeah.
so to speak. So we're kind of like
We're getting to know her again.
Yeah.
So Maryland, right? And so born in Maryland, raised in Maryland,
Actually born in Lubbock.
born in Lubbock, Texas,
Yeah.
home of
Didn't know
Des
that?
Bryant,
I think you knew that.
I think I knew that. Just I have dementia.
Texas Tech. No,
You want help with
that's
that?
Lufkin.
So give us a little background about yourself. I mean, do you have a big family? Do you come from?
So I'm actually adopted.
Okay.
So my biological family's from Colombia,
Right on.
Ethnicity. There you
Yeah.
go.
So you got some Latin
Um,
flavor in you.
obviously.
Sauce.
So I'm from Colombia, like biologically, and then my birth mom had me in Lubbock, and then my family's from Maryland. So
Very
Okay.
I just like
What's
grew up there.
Maryland life like?
Beautiful. I love
Is
it.
it
A lot of
slower
trees.
pace? Yeah.
Ah,
A
I
lot of
mean,
outdoors.
I live in like the country part of Maryland. It's not like like Baltimore. It's like 2 hours west of that.
Gotcha. So you know, Texas is known for everything's big, guns, red state. You know, the right to do whatever the fuck you want in Texas as a Texan. What is Maryland known for?
Crabs.
Crab. Wait a minute.
Wait
Are
a
we talking
minute.
about
Crab-
like
the crab broth.
STDs
no,
or
like Old Bay. I literally have Old Bay socks on. All right, like I have Old Bay socks on with crabs on them because that's what Maryland does.
seafood?
Yeah. Like
Not the
literally,
not
I'm
the not the
kidding.
itchy kind, but you
serious,
know
serious.
the where you can grub.
Yeah.
and they're
Crab,
damn good.
crab boil.
You know, I've
Yeah.
never had crab.
No.
No, not
That's
like
shocking.
not like the. You know what I mean? What's it like? Is it like fishy, smelly? Does it
Like-
stink?
It's good. Nah,
Crab
crab
legs
meat's
you've never
delicious.
His birthday's coming up. We're
Wait,
taking him.
you've never
to
had
eat
crab?
legs.
Never.
No, you
I
know
mean,
whose
well, you
birthday's
know,
coming
not
up.
Not crabs.
Shout out to my
Talking
boy.
crab, okay? Crab. You say it, not crabs.
crab.
Crab.
Yeah.
Not crabs.
Crab.
Oh,
C-R-A-B.
Because then they get the
Reverence
wrong
the
idea.
crab.
Yeah, then it becomes that.
So
other
it's
one.
like not plural. It's like you don't ask your friends, "Hey man, y'all want to go
Eat
eat some
crabs."
crabs?"
Crusty crab there. Sorry.
Shit.
Off topic.
So your state's known for crab. That's cool. So then they're close to the
Coast.
coast. That's dope. Okay, sweet.
A lot of fishing.
Are the
Do you
people?
know how to fish?
Yeah, good question.
So if you asked me that the first time I was here, I would say no. But I've gone fishing since then a few times.
Mm.
So
Oh.
yes.
What prompted that?
Who-
Wait a minute, that's
Who
getting
took
deep.
me- Who took me fishing?
Where'd you,
That's-
who taught you how to fish? Because fishing isn't something you just YouTube and go
Especially as a woman.
as a
Oh,
woman.
God.
So who taught you how to fish? Miss
My
Katie?
boyfriend,
What?
What's his name?
Bobby.
Just kidding.
What up,
Bobby.
Bobby?
Yeah.
Shout out
Shout
to your
out
boy
to
Bobby.
Bobby. Oh,
We
we met
met-
him.
we
New
met-
Year's Eve.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a cool cat, man.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
his,
Cowboy,
and his cousin,
redhead.
right?
Mhm.
His
cousin?
friend.
Preston. No,
His
it's
friend
his
Preston?
friend. Yeah.
They look like brothers from other mothers, so they're pretty tight. Cool people, man. So just for anybody that ever wants to celebrate New Year's, because everybody celebrates New Year's,
That's
don't do it in Oak Cliff, Texas, please. And if you do, wear a hard hat, bulletproof hard hat,
bro.
because it's a war zone out there. Straight Chirac.
If you guys are from the DFW area, you know that Oak Cliff, Texas is notorious for gunfire on New Year's Eve. And we were there. We happened to witness, you know,
What the hell were you doing there for?
well, I have a homie that don't know me in Oak Cliff, Texas. She just bought a house there.
Who sold her
her
that
name
house?
started with a P.
Who sold her the house, though?
Brother T.
Art the realtor?
Yeah,
Make
Arthur
sure
Realtor.
that you ask your realtor what it's like for
At night?
4th of July.
At night?
and
He took you there
New
during the
Year's.
daytime or what?
Oh, man.
This is beautiful. And
Hey.
at night,
Hey, I don't know about y'all, but I think that gave the neighborhood character.
It
so
did.
Shut
I felt
up.
comfortable. I felt safe.
Me too. I felt at home.
That's
He
hey,
says character
that's
like
because we
gunfire,
grew
you
up
know?
that
Yeah.
way, bro.
I felt like our paisanos were like, listen here, we're here, you know?
Yeah.
Speaking of the house, you bought a house. Katie did too. She's got a house out in Crum, right?
Yeah.
Has
Watch
it
out,
1, 2,
man.
3,
All these
4, 5,
women-
a mansion, bedroom, or what?
Women buying homes. We don't need y'all.
Oh, who's going? Oh, but she yeah. Hey, Chris, which one of y'all's available this weekend to come help me? I need help with this countertop.
I need
and
help
this
with my
other
bar.
shit.
Listen.
I'll buy you a beer.
Hey, I'm gonna have to tell
I
you like
feel
this,
attacked.
man. My girl Princess P, Priscilla the Gorilla, hooked it up with some chorizo con huevo,
She did.
papitas,
I'll go help out
salsa.
again for that.
She
That shit was dope.
man, she got down.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna tell you,
but
So did we.
Hey,
So did we.
tortilla
So
were
did the
from the
men.
stove, wasn't handmade. Tortilla were from the stove, not handmade. But I'm gonna let her pass on it.
Yeah.
Do
So-
you cook at your new home?
I can cook in my new home.
She has a stove. Yeah.
Shout out to
Shout out to
Maytag.
your
And a
realtor. He
microwave.
got you, the whole package on that one. Good job.
I
Good
mean, I
job.
can cook, but when I cook, it's messy.
Bet,
That's the
bet.
way. It's not supposed to be
Well,
neat.
that's what happens when you cook crab.
When you
boil
cook
it.
crap.
So you've been with Brother Bobby
shit.
how long? I
year.
don't mean to change subjects, but it's just we're all over the
Change
place.
it.
So
Change
Like
it.
a year, I
we
think.
change subjects like we change draws.
are you in love?
Which is rarely.
Yes.
That was
I don't like
iffy.
talking about
Bobby,
feelings done, like,
if you're tuned in,
in,
That was an
She said-
iffy yes.
yes.
feelings.
Bobby, she love you.
I mean, he
She love
knows
you.
that, but feelings in public.
Well, think about this. She's a psychologist, right? By
Game face.
Yeah. So, do you ever self-diagnose yourself and think this isn't love? I'm just having.
Yeah,
a
we're constantly
chemical-
talking to each other
a
like,
chemical
girl, I'm
explosion,
pendeja.
Blah 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 blah. There you go.
Seriously.
We met the dude. I mean,
He's a good guy.
he's an A1 cat. You know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
good country boy. You know what I mean? Y'all getting married or what?
Go right to it.
Yeah.
All
As he
right.
proposed, and did he do it on one?
Or did he do it while y'all were naked?
Or did he do it while you were on two knees?
There was a lot of questions. There were. Fool, you stupid.
2023, boy. We just lost a few listeners on that one.
Oh, real.
Do y'all know that I just got divorced?
What?
Yes.
Congratulations.
Honestly, yes. Yes.
Was it?
Did you have a party?
No, I didn't.
We need to celebrate.
Did you
that.
have a drink?
I had many drinks,
Congrats.
many drugs.
How
Congrats.
long were you?
Congrats.
How long were you married for?
Like 2 years.
Do you guys have any kids?
Oh hell no.
No. Okay.
No, thank God.
So it was
Well,
an easy one.
Yeah.
Easy divorce, like.
It really was.
Yeah.
Was it an impulse like
What
go
was
to
that breath
Vegas,
for,
get
Hector?
married?
Practically, yeah. Yeah.
Did your career have anything to do with the
Oh,
divorce?
that's a good question.
Ooh.
That's a good
That's
question.
a very good
Yeah, I
question.
have to think about that for a second. Kind of, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Think so?
Because like
Choose
therapy is
one
what
over
got
the
me out
other?
of it.
Therapy's what got you out of it.
Yeah.
Do you think that
Wow.
like me, for example, I'm just trying to, rationalize my own life. I bring in what I do for a living all the time into my personal life. That I got,
Do you?
I do with my kids. I raise them to fucking full throttle, wide open, go hard. Fuck, I'm like trying to teach them.
Demo.
Shit that, yeah, get your Selena. She loves contractor shit.
Yeah.
She loves trucks, commercial big equipment. When it's outside in front of the office, she wants to go get on it. So like I bring it home more than I'd like to. Did you bring your career home to your last marriage by chance?
Let me think about this for a second.
3 hours.
So I would say yes, because when you're married to someone with mental health issues, sometimes it requires you to be a therapist.
Do you diagnose them?
So,
So
in that
you-
way, like
I was
yeah.
gonna ask that.
Damn.
Go ahead,
So
go
you
ahead.
looked at him as a patient more than
Go- I was-
No,
Dale.
no.
You just
He
took the
put
words
me
out
in
of
the
my mouth.
role of being a therapist.
Mm.
I think part of it was that he knew I had the skills, so he expected me to be that at home.
He wanted that.
I
he
think so.
wanted you to bring your
I think
therapist
so.
hat to the house.
Yeah.
Damn.
Where
It's
He
like,
was
He
troubled.
wanted to be like
it's like
kinda
being a chef and your significant other being like, cook for me. And you're like, I worked 8 hours today
Mm-hmm.
cooking,
me.
so you cook for me, or let's split it up.
But that's
Yeah.
that's almost expected
that's not a
from,
good
from
example.
a career. Like we fix homes. When we go home, they're like, well, shit, this is what you do. Come do it.
Oh,
You know?
shit.
You're good at it.
Yeah,
Why
that's-
am I gonna do it? You're good at it. But that's a different.
Pay
your
me.
situation was a little different.
Yeah.
And did you ever, at some point throughout your marriage, did you think, I'm doing this too much. Like
Yes.
I'm the reason.
Yes.
Because I'm maybe
Like it ended kind of messy, also kind of not, but it ended when I stopped doing the work for him. When I stopped being like a motherly therapist-y figure for him.
Mhm.
That's when he was
Whoa.
like, I'm done. We're getting divorced. And I was like, cool.
You know, that's actually a better that's a better situation than like, oh, he cheated, I cheated, or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Scenario.
Oh, it's not that clean.
Oh, pardon me. Let's rewind
Rewind the tape.
rewind. Go ahead. Let's
Tell
her.
us the deets.
Let's her.
Okay, let me just.
Spill the tea. woman.
It's a tea time.
Wait, can you tell the listeners how old you are?
28.
28 years young.
Yeah.
Young lady.
Yeah.
And I think that's important because
That's a lot of drama for you.
yeah, but it's okay. I mean, it happens. It's real life, and it's okay. Like you're
28. So you were married at 26,
Mhm.
right? You just got divorced, and then you were in school from
I was out of school by 23.
out of school by 23. So from 23 to 26, just traveling, enjoying life, living it up, and that's where you met him somewhere.
Sure.
Fell in love.
in the
God.
Metroplex. He's from here. From
Yeah.
where?
He's a Dallasite.
Yeah.
I feel like there's
Damn.
something
Okay.
you're not telling us.
Oh, there's always. There's.
Well, don't
Always.
just because he's from Dallas doesn't mean you got to hold that against him. You know, because there's some pretty awesome dudes out
have
here.
you seen
You know what I
have you
mean?
seen the things online that say that Dallas is the number 2 city in the nation
With
that
the most
cheats
cheaters?
With the most cheaters.
Oh hell yeah! I've
crazy.
experienced
I
it
believe
myself.
that.
I'm proof.
I believe that.
I
So
am
I raised
proof.
that statistic.
Raise your hand.
So
Damn.
before we get
You're not on stage.
No, I know. I just
Okay,
want to say
okay,
before we
dale.
talk more about Katie, one of the things I really like about her is, and why we brought her onto the studio with us, is because she's a successful young woman. Nothing has stopped her despite all the drama and all the shit we all go through. And we like to hear go-getters and their backstory because they're not perfect, and we don't have a perfect life, but something you do along the way gets you to where you are, and it's interesting. So
Yeah.
Yeah, welcome to the show. Thank you
Yeah.
for coming for
Called
the second
strong
time.
heart,
Yeah.
Yeah.
strong will.
We really wanted to bring you back. We felt like we had a lot of good things that you brought to the table. You brought a lot of good knowledge to the table.
Cool.
And so we'd like to get some of that out, right? We laugh and we crack jokes and shit, and it's all fun and games. But she's right. In all seriousness, my daughter, just as an example, she wants to go into psychology,
Nice.
and so
oh, that's cool.
yeah, we'd love to hear, like in high school, what
She'll
made
help
you
your
do it,
ass.
or like where did it start, and like what classes, and like what's the best school in the nation that you would recommend, stuff like that. Can you share?
Yeah. So, with high school stuff, like I really didn't get into like the whole psychology thing until like I went into college, right? And
What college did you go to?
a small Christian school. It was called Freed Hardeman University.
Freed Hardeman.
Freed
Is that here?
Hardeman
Is that here in the
University.
Metroplex?
Oh no, it's in Tennessee.
Oh, okay. Nice.
Yeah. So I moved out. I graduated when I was 16. Went
You
to
graduated
college.
high school at 16?
Yeah.
So you were
Excuse
taking,
me?
like,
Damn genius.
Eh,
yeah.
Eh.
She was taking college courses right early and
no,
stuff like that.
I just
no?
went to college instead.
Mm.
It's easier. So I graduated early.
It's so easy. Yeah.
Um,
Only half of Dallas. dropped out of
Meanwhile,
high
I
school, but it's all
failed
good.
kindergarten. I'm just
You
kidding.
know,
girl.
that's impressive. You know what I mean? I mean, the average person doesn't actually do that. You know what I mean? They're too busy fucking off, living their own life. You know
Oh no,
what I mean?
I was
And-
a good Christian girl.
and
growing
for
up.
Until
those are the worst ones, girl. You know.
They are. Let me tell you, they are the worst ones. But they have the best time though.
I believe ya.
They
Dang.
have the best
I
time.
believe you.
Because
So how
they-
long did it take you to
they can
go
sell
through
it.
your, did you get a degree, associates, masters, or?
I went straight through, got my bachelor's, and then I wanted to have an education that was kind of like the antithesis of how I was raised.
Okay.
So I was raised like very conservative Christian, which is great if you are that. I just didn't like.
And these are
wouldn't-
from your adoptive parents?
Yeah, my
Okay.
parents. Like I just call them
Okay.
my parents. But then I went to TWU and got my master's degree there, and that's like where like everything kind of like started to change for me.
Mhm.
It was a good school, good program.
So you got your master's at TWU. That's cool. That's right up Denton, right?
Yeah.
Shout out.
shout out to Dayton.
Yeah. That's
Denton or Denton?
Oh my God, Denton.
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 What happened to the T in that?
Denton.
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 I'm
because,
going to Denton.
Denton.
home of the
Denton.
Home of the killers. Home of the G's.
UNT. Shout out to UNT, baby. The I think they're called the Eagles or something like that.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, cool, man. So you got your masters, and then you can you tell us the company you work for or not?
I'd rather not.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. But then you also
Yeah.
do independent work.
Yeah, private practice.
And out of those two, which one is a higher percentage of work for you?
Private practice, I think.
Private practice.
Well, I only work like 6 hours a day at my job, but that's because I'm pretty good at my job.
Are you comfortable of giving the name of the people you work for, or you're just okay? Let's
Nah.
keep that under wraps.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So is your goal to become independent and do that? You know, like for
I don't know right now.
No.
I really don't know. I
And-
have a
and-
5-year contract with them. They're paying actually for a training that I'm doing.
Nice.
So that's like taking out a lot of work for me, but
You can't beat that. They're
yeah.
paying for your continuing education. You can't
yeah,
beat that.
like so they're paying for
Yeah.
all that stuff, and so I'm just gonna be with them for the next 4 years now because I finished that this year, the first year of that training. So I have 2 more to go.
So a psychology degree, what could it get you? Like, where can it lead you? Right? Can you? So yours is one of the most extreme. That was one of my questions. Is it
Mhm.
more on the extreme side where your patients are like, maybe like serial killers type
They're victims,
trauma victims?
Yeah.
Okay.
like not serial killers, but people that have been like, or I guess attempted murder by serial killers. Because if they're dead, they obviously like aren't gonna come talk to me.
Yeah.
So
So would you consider your job like more on the extreme side? What's the lighter side of, occupations that someone with your type of degree could go into?
Is there such a thing?
Like
Yeah.
child, like maybe child, right? Child therapist.
no, that's even worse. Parents
It's
are
even worse.
awful. God, they're awful.
So break that down
Yeah.
for us.
Parents are awful.
Yeah.
Oh, they
You don't
put
have to
their
deal with
kids
the
through
kid. You have to deal with the
trauma.
parent.
What the?
That's why I don't do kid therapy. 'Cause parents
What?
are fucked.
No way.
Oh yeah.
You know what reminds me of? You need a fishing license to fish, but you don't need a license to be a parent. Isn't that fucked up?
Kind of.
Anybody can be a parent. They could be 2 crackheads having a crackhead baby,
Say,
and you're gonna
I
bring.
think that should be licensed too, because like you say, 2 crack kids. I mean, it's like we can't be having that. Should be
There's
against
no
the
law. Like we don't have jobs. Let's say we don't have jobs and we are mentally not all there, but we have the freedom to have a baby right now. Okay, that's legal, right?
And most of the time, it doesn't even happen in their right senses, like in their right state of mind.
Right.
They're under the influence of something.
Of meth.
Yeah.
Or you know what I'm saying.
Did you hear that?
So I'm asking because when Kaylin tells me, my daughter, she tells me she wants to go into psychology and she's thinking forensic science. Like she wants
That's
to
dope.
interview, she wants to diagnose and like be with the actual serial killers, bro.
What the?
Like,
Is she okay?
She has a dark side to her. Like she likes scary movies. She's very well.
Kaylin's the older one, right?
Yeah, she's.
Okay.
My
she's
name is also technically Caitlin. Like my legal name's Caitlin.
Hers
No
is
way.
Kaylin.
no T. Just drop the T and that's her.
Like didn't right.
Like.
Good one.
Touche on that one. Cool, good one, man. So, is there something a little more light, a little more normal? Like not normal, but not as.
Find me a normal counselor.
Ooh,
Are you
I
trying
could-
to
I
say
could
she's
think
not
of one.
normal?
A diet like if you were into nutrition and dietitians,
Not psychology.
you don't need some sort of psychology for eating disorders.
That's
talking
not.
about
That's not
psychology
light
anymore?
either.
So
That's
you're not talking
light
about
either.
psychology
Maybe
no
I feel
more.
sorry, Patricia.
So
for hearing
every
this.
psychologist.
She's gonna kill me. I don't know.
Definitely gonna kill you, because we're gonna touch on all kinds
Well,
of
then I'll need
subjects.
your daughter.
You know?
Yeah,
To help
analyze
me.
your sister after.
She's just
Mhm.
trying to figure it out. I'm trying to get her to go a different path. I want
No,
her
let
to
her
go
do it.
You
into
do?
I think that's
entrepreneurship.
great,
No,
though.
She
let
needs
her
to
do
be
it.
go into engineer, business, doctor, lawyer.
Let her do forensic. Like
Be the
Well,
Brown
I want
boy,
her-
the Brown family.
I'm supporting her, right? I actually want her to hear this. So
Like let her do it.
yeah, but like I want you to tell me everything: the pros, the cons,
Ooh,
the smiles, the
good one.
cries, what scares you, what
Well,
wakes you up, and
What
Honestly,
we
at this
gonna do-
point, like nothing.
What we're
fucking
gonna
scares
do
me
is
anymore.
we're gonna save that for
Ooh,
part
I like
2,
that.
because we have come to yet again another end of a segment. We have gone
What?
30 minutes
And
hard.
part
God,
two,
So fun.
Katie's gonna
Goes
tell
so
us
quickly.
the good, the bad, and the ugly
Yeah.
of
In
the
the
psychology world.
Well, we appreciate you coming in, and we're gonna do
course.
it again. Stay
Yeah.
tuned for part.
Deuce. Deuces.
Sis.
Oh, you're gonna do your fucking thing.